Maybe you can start, Ilango.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Um, we continue our last class lecture. We started this Python coding last week. Our aim is to complete all this, like the fundamentals of Python and how to code, how to use IDLE and how to program our scripts. And the fundamentals covering variables, data types, operators, input output statements and control structures. All these things will be discussing today. And these are the things I discussed with you last week. And I asked you to download one of the interpreters for you to practice. Of course, you would have downloaded one among these, either Python um, interpreter from Python website, or PyCharm from JetBrains, or Google Colab. You can anytime you can work with this Google Colab. It's an online interpreter. Um, so moving on to the Python syntax and the data types. I informed you last week itself, we need to be very careful working with the Python because it is case sensitive language. So whatever the small or lower case or capital case or upper cases different, and we do not have any explicit way of writing the block of code. We have to use some spaces. Usually we leave 4 spaces. The intent makes a block like this. Okay. Let me continue our lecture for the day. So in Python, when you want to say some remarks or the comment, you use hash symbol. It says the single line comment. And even in case if you want to write multiple lines of comments or remarks, you just use this apostrophe 3 times. Okay, the quotes you use 3 quotes. Okay, and starting with the 3 quotes, you can write any number of lines and end up it with the 3 quotes. That makes a multi-line comment. All good. So moving on to built-in data types. Of course, we know that we will be working with the numbers. Numbers can be integer number or floating number. And of course, the Python allows you to use the complex number as well. Complex number, the complex number will be having the conjugate and imaginary part like 3 plus 4j. That refers to a complex number. And we use Boolean data as well, like true or false, resulting true or false. And the text data like a string, you can write the string within double quotes or single quotes. And in addition to these basic simple data type, we have few other data types which are making Python so strong and rigid, robust. In the sense, we have list. List is a kind of one-dimensional array. Okay, we use list, tuple, and of course you have range as well. We mostly use the range data in our programs, and we have set, frozen set, and a dictionary. So these are a basic data types which we are going to discuss now. So I'm just showing here a text. A text you can write within double quotes or single quote. The integer number is a whole number you can write without a decimal part. Float number is a continuous number which will have a decimal point and the decimal part. And Boolean, it's this kind of things. And the list, this is what I said. List is a one-dimensional array. It's a collection of data separated by comma. So please remember, we have to use a square bracket. Within the square bracket, we can write any data. And usually in C or C++, what we do is we put up all homogeneous data in arrays. But here we use heterogeneous data as well. In the sense, we can combine or we can group numbers as well as strings. Anything can be there within square bracket. But see that it is separated by comma. In case if you want to check what type of data you are using, then you can use type is a function that will give you the type of the data that you are using. Okay, I will show you all this later. So what you need to do is, as I'm showing here, I'm showing here some examples, like you can assign some value, numeric value to a variable like this. Okay, but you need not explicitly declare any variable in Python. Unlike C language, once you assign some data to a variable, interpreter will automatically identify the type of that value or type of that variable. So no need to explicitly declare the variable. This is very good thing we have in Python. So Python, the latest interpreter version doesn't use long integer. So we just assign some value, it automatically takes it. Okay, don't worry. So no need to explicitly declare as a long integer, long float like that, as we do with C or C++ language. All good. So continuing with this one, I'm showing an example here, the whole number and the floating decimal point. Okay, so assigned to different variables and some computation over here and printing also there. We use the function called print to print the values. It is an output function we use. Like in C language, we use cout, right? C++, we use cout. Similar to that one, we use print over here, right? Boolean, as I told you, you can have Boolean variable which will have either true or false. Like I'm writing here, assigning a value true to a variable is registered. So you can write an expression like this, Boolean expression like this. Mark is greater than or equal to 50. You just assign it to past. So you can write like that. Also, you can use if statement to take a decision. It's up to you. Okay. And Boolean. So I'm just showing an example over here. The Boolean. Many filters in Pandas are built from true or false conditions. Pandas is a library in Python which will help us to use data set, large data set. Like when you want to open in Excel and use the Excel data for your computations, you can use Pandas. Excel or CSV file or any database can be opened, and you can do many different manipulations or calculations with those data using Pandas library. So it is a very good library we have in Python. All right. So coming to the strings, I already told you, you just assign anything. You can write anything within double quotes or single quote. But very important thing you should note down is the string that you are assigning to a variable will occupy the memory with some index. Okay, that in the sense the first letter will take the index of 0. It's a kind of array we work with in C++. Okay, it takes the index 0 for the first letter, and then it proceeds with the continues with index 1, 2, 3, 4, but the last letter taking -1. Please remember the last letter taking -1. Negative indexing counts from the end. Okay, that is what I said, -1. So you can work with the strings, like you can slice the string, you can convert your string to other type, and you can do you can convert it to uppercase, lowercase, you can replace something, you can extract something, you can play with your string. Okay. I have few examples over here. You can try all these examples now. Please, you open up your Python interpreter. Please visit, you go to your Python interpreter now. I'm opening my PyCharm. Please, you open whatever the interpreter you want to work with, you open it. I'm using PyCharm now. So I just open my PyCharm script and I type here. So what you can do is you can just write x equal to, you can write anything within the quotes. Okay. Okay, so you can.
If you have any questions, please ask.
Yeah, please. If you are not able to open your interpreter, or if you struck anywhere, please let me know. Okay.
Can I ask something? I'm sorry. So I'm using Colab.
Okay.
And so I just go new, open a new notebook.
Yep. New. Correct. Just open up new, like new notebook.
Yep.
Yeah. You can type here.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Then you press this button to run it.
We can also do the same with command prompt, like CLI mode, command line interface.
Yeah, can. You can use.
Okay.
Sorry, which one are we using to test anything? Just say hello or something?
Yeah, you can. You just type something. I'm just you typing here. It's Tech Academy, and I just use printx. Very simple. So just you do this one and run it. So you will get the answer here. The Kids Tech Academy.
Sir, can you go back to the Google Copilot? So I just want to check how did you use
Google
that?
Colab.
Yeah,
Google
Colab. Yeah.
Colab. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here. Just assign something.
Okay. To come to this page, where you before just
Just open up Google Colab in your in browser.
internet.
Any browser.
Okay.
Yeah, any browser you can use, and you should log in with your Google ID.
Okay, and then just file.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, sorry, yes. Can I ask, the x equals, did you type that or?
Yeah, you type.
Okay, and then you say print x.
Print x, yes, exactly.
And then you press the little
Yeah.
run button.
Yes, you run it.
Round brackets?
This.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. I saw. I saw what I did wrong.
Okay.
Hi, Lingo. I have a question. In PyCharm, I just downloaded it. I sent a screenshot of that, the second screen when I go next. So the create associates option, which option I should choose? In the chat, I sent a screenshot.
Yeah, let me check it out.
It worked. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. I think this one. Just a moment. Give me a moment. I'll open up. Yeah. Okay, you are installing now. Okay.
Yeah, I just downloaded it, but I just installing.
Okay. Okay. You can use py Python code. You are writing. You are going to write the script, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So the updates context menu is what is it for?
Sorry.
The second option, update context menu. There is a checkbox for add open folder as projects, right?
Yeah, whatever the menu you want to have on your screen, you just click it. Yeah, you can select everything. Because anyhow, you are going to use all this new, open, everything. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All good. So I just continue with my PyCharm. You can see Kids Tech Academy printx gives you the answer here. But see that since it has some trailing space and leading space, the same thing over here. You can see the spaces here. Okay. So in case if you don't want, you want to remove these trailing spaces and leading spaces, you can work with some string functions. Okay, this is what I'm showing here in the slide. All right. So look at the slide. So we have many functions in operating with the strings. Strip is the function that removes unwanted blank spaces in the beginning and end of your string. Lower is the function that gives you the string in lowercase. Upper is the function that gives you uppercase letters. Replace is a function that replaces a part of the screen with part of the string with something else. Split is the function that will split individual letter and print except the given letter. Okay, so these are few functions. We have many functions. Okay, working with string. Okay, you can practice few things over here. Maybe you can go to your screen. So in case if I do not want, maybe I can copy paste, so it will save my time. Okay, I just copy paste. Okay, so this print the whole thing, data analysis with Python. And if I print the variable within the bracket 0 means it gives me only the first letter. That means I'm going to have only M out of this. If I say 0:4, it starts with the 0, ends with 4, so that you will be having the letters till index 3. Please remember, you will not get the letter at index 4. You will get the letter at 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's the thing you should note down here. Maybe
it will print data.
Yes, maybe I'll just work with only one string and show you. Look at there. Zero to 2. I just make it 0 to 2 because it is a small. See here, I print student of 0. I get only M because M is the first letter indexed at 0. The second one, I'm saying 0 to 2 in the sense I get only 0, the value at 0th place and first place, not the second place, Actually, according to this one, I just see here, if I have some name, if I print only 0 of x of 0, this is at 0, this is at 1, this is at 2, this is at 3, the indexes I'm saying. So if you write 0:2, it gives me only MI, not R. R will not be coming out because I just say you stop at 2. When it stops at 2, it gives me only the letters before that particular index. Remember it. And I can strip. And in the sense I can remove the leading spaces and the trailing spaces. I can convert the string into uppercase. I can convert it to the title case. I can convert it to the lowercase. So all these are possible. Please try this, all this. Please everyone try all this. I will share with you here so that you can copy paste, you can save time.
Can we do both like stripping and uppercase in the same?
Yes, same. Yeah, everything you can just combine two functions together, all possible. Please, you can copy. I just copy paste here. You can try these things in your interpreter. But when you are working with this one, taking from my chat box, sometimes it doesn't work because of the misplacement of the letter. In case if you get an error, please let me know. So the first one removes the trailing space and the leading spaces. The second one converts your string to uppercase. This one removes the spaces, leading space and trailing space, and also converts the string to a title case. Okay. Then this one is very, very important thing which you will use many times. That is, you can replace a part of the string, part of the string with another string. Like replace. What do you want to replace? Okay. Yeah, anything? Trying? Everyone?
Yeah, finished, yes.
Okay, fine. I'll just show you here as well. Okay. I think no error. Let me try. Yeah. So the first one, the string is assigned to region. The another string is assigned to comment. So you are stripping out the region. That means the leading spaces are removed. You can see leading spaces are removed here. Next one, converting your region to uppercase. That's why you are getting the uppercase here. Okay, this is removed. This is uppercase. Then another one, you are removing and making title case. That's why the first letter is capital letter, the remaining lowercase. Another is replacing delayed with completed. So that's why this delayed is removed by, replaced by completed. Okay. So you are getting everything.
Means how did you put old colon? Is it something which is
It's automatically coming out from PyCharm.
oh PyCharm? Okay.
I haven't done it. I just usually we type like this: replace of delayed
okay.
comma completed. Yeah, that's good. Any doubt? Can we continue?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I just listed here few strings which will be very useful to you. Another important the string function I recommend to you is the len. That is to find the length of the string. Okay, length of the string. And also you can use find option. I mean find function to find a part of your text. That's also okay. But length will be very useful one. You can just use it here. Maybe you can say print len of okay, comment. Okay, comment is a variable. So let's see. So we get 16. This has 16 letters. That's why we get 16. Okay. So moving on to next slide. In case if you want to check what type of data that you are using, just use a type, the function called type. Okay. Say for instance, in your PyCharm, if you are creating some variables like x equal to 10, y equal to 20.5, z equal to my name, okay, it's take, then a equal to a list. I'm creating a list here, a continuous values like array, I said already. Okay. So you can mix up, you can have heterogeneous data, I said already. So I prepared, I put 4 variables here. So in case if you want to know the type of it, you can write like this, type of A. So type of A will give me list. You can see, yeah. The variable that I used A is a list variable. Okay. Print type of X. Print type of Y. Print type of Z. Now you can see the first one A is list variable. X is integer variable, Y is float variable, and Z is string variable. I get everything. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Very important thing, very important data type or data structure we use in Python is list. Okay, so just now I told you list is a collection of data. Okay, it can be of any way, any type. Okay, so when you want to use the list, you just type your name equal to, within the square bracket, you write whatever the data you want to store in that variable. Thus, as we deal with the string data, the list variable, list data will also be stored with the indices. Like first value will be in 0th place, then continue on. Okay, the last value is addressed with -1. The similar mechanism we follow. So what you can do is you can print any value with specifying the index of the index or the place location where the data is stored. Okay, let us try that one now. So let us try this a equal to something. So if you print everything, it will print everything, all data. Instead, I just say a of 0. So it will print only the first value. So if I print a of 0 to 2, so it will print the 0th index and the first index value. Okay, so let us try this. See, so we stored 3 values in a. This command brings us everything, whereas this one brings us the first value, only the first value, which is stored in 0th index, 10. The second one, starting with 0, it ends at 2. In the sense, it takes only 0th value and the first value. That's why you are getting 10 and 34.
Right. Can't we get only the values inside instead of the braces as well? For example, print of a comes with the braces, right?
This one will come with the braces. Yes, square bracket.
Yeah, without we can't do anything,
Yes,
just the values.
Yeah, because it is list. It's showing that it is a list. So what you can do, you can work with list functions. We have plenty of functions working with the list. Like you can insert some value to your list. You can append a value to list. You can replace a value with something else. The new value you can insert in the place of something else, some other value. So this kind of all sort of manipulations or changes you can do with list functions. So that's what I'm showing here. Okay, I'm showing here the functions, what we can work with. So append is a function we use it to add one new item to the end of the list. Insert is a function we use to include a new item at a particular location of your list. Okay, remove is a function that will remove the first matching value. Pop, that removes and returns the last item. Sort is the function we use to sort all the data in the list. Okay, reverse is the function we use to sort the data in the reverse order. Okay, in the reverse order, I mean descending order. Extend is the function we use to add all items from another list. That means you'll be adding 2 lists together. Okay, count is the function to count number of items or data in your list. Please remember, list is a collection of data arranged within square bracket separated by comma. Okay. Let me show you some example here in PyCharm. Please, you can try this.
Sorry, can I ask
yeah.
something, please? Can you
Yeah.
just go back to the previous screen? By the reverse one,
Okay.
is it? No, that screen you just had.
This one?
Wait. No, the one where you had all the different ones. One more? Yes. Reverse, is it supposed to not make it biggest to smallest?
Yes, biggest to smallest. Exactly. Descending order.
So why is the result is 12,000 in front of 9,800?
Yeah.
Maybe
I think it's just reversing the order.
Typo error. Typo order. Typo
Is
error.
it a typo error or
okay.
just?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Reverses the order in place. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Thank you.
Let me go back and show you some function here. Very important thing is append and insert. These two functions we usually use. Okay. I put here some examples as well. You can see here. Okay. We have copy paste here. Okay, so I'm just creating 4 values here, printing this all values. This will print only the first index value, that will be 13,500. The next will be first and second value. So these two. The next I'm adding a new value. So then the sense this will 4560 will be added to the end of this list. Okay, let us try that. Let us try that one. Insert we do later. Okay. Let us try this first. Look at that. So we get a new value here at the end. That's what called appending a new value. So next I just use insert. Insert, you will specify where you want to insert. So I can say that I want to insert at the second place this value. So let me try this. Okay, see here, my value 8665 is inserted here in the second index, 0, 1, 2, second index. So what I can do, I can say x dot sort. Okay, print x. So I get now it is sorted out. Okay, it is sorted like smallest to highest. Okay, and printed. So what's happening here? The list you have is sorted out and the values are rearranged in the list. You just remember, you just note down the word I'm using, rearranged. Already it is changed the position. Whereas in case if you don't want to change it, instead what you can do, but you want to arrange them and see the things. Okay, so what you can do, I'll just write down here x dot sorted. Okay, x dot sorted. Now you can see, let me, all other things I'll remove so that you will not be confused. Okay, so this 4 data there, I print it, then I print it with the sorted. Did I make mistake? Just look at the syntax. Yes, sorted of x. Yeah. See here, I print again X, then you will know the things, the difference. You know what happened? I print X, so it prints the same list, whatever the way I type already, it comes out. The second thing is I'm printing, but arranging the numbers in ascending order and printing it. So it gives me ascending order data. But when I print the X value again, I get the one how I saved it already. So what I try to say here is if you use sort function, it will rearranges the number in ascending order in the list. It makes the changes in the list in the memory. Whereas if you use sorted, that makes the changes, that doesn't make the change in the list. Instead, it gives you arranges the data and gives you the result. So that's the very big difference you should note down. Okay. So I show here the same example. You can see here. You can see here all this there, right? Then in case if you want to add two lists together, you can go with extend. Just to go with the extend. So X is a one list, Y is other list. So I say here X dot extend of Y. So that makes Y to be added to X. Okay, you can print and see how it is. Please try, everyone.
Can you also do the reverse one, sir? So
Yeah. You just do reverse. So all
yeah,
functions you can.
I tried the reverse one with 10, 15, and 12. It just reversed the numbers to 12, 15, and 10. So
Yes, yeah. It will reverse the data. Okay. Okay. One thing
Mm,
I forgot to inform you. See, once you arrange them in the ascending order, if you use the reverse, you will get everything in the descending order. That is how we should do it. There is no explicit function to get everything in the descending order. That's not possible.
okay, so your
Yeah.
example is right. It's not typo. It is
Yeah,
correct.
this one actually I wanted to sort it out and then reverse it, but there I made a mistake here. Actually, I copy paste the data, right? So when I copy paste, I should have done this one first, show this one first, and then show this. You get me what I try to say here?
Not really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
Just one
just
minute.
do a sort for this value which is
Yes,
there?
yes, yes. Yeah, I'm doing
A
it.
reverse one that
Yes,
just reverse.
see here, I sort it out and make everything in the ascending order. Okay. Then I go with reverse. So I get descending order now. That is how I should do.
Yeah, but without sorting, if you do reverse, just it will reverse the values, correct?
Reverse will reverse the data in the list.
Okay.
That's the thing it will do. Yeah. See here that okay. I'll print the original as well. Okay. Print X. Maybe if you don't mind, I will just use better form of printing. Okay. Just for you to know everything. Original list.
You haven't closed the double quotes
Yeah,
sort list.
I'll do it. I think everything done. All right. All right. You can see the original list is this one. It is sorted out already, ascending order. descending order. So we get like this. So there is no explicit function to get descending order. So we use the reverse function along with the sort function to get the descending order.
Okay.
Can I please ask, my
Yeah.
append, it doesn't like the append. Can I just?
Give you everything. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, append. So it is just whatever you're using. So if you're using X, it's X dot append, and then in brackets, whatever you want append.
Okay. You want me to explain this one? Okay.
No, append. When you put
Append
something at
one,
the back,
append
put
one which you
something to
written
the
there
list.
before.
Before, okay. All right. Mm,
So is it just your variable dot append, and
yes.
then in round
Yes.
brackets, it's
Yes.
whatever you want to
Whatever
add.
you want to do. Okay. So what will happen is it will append your new data to the existing list.
Yes, but
Okay.
it's not doing that.
No, it should work. So I just to show you. See here. After append, I get 12,000 over here. It is added to my list. Is it not working for you? You can just place the error that you are getting or your code. So I can
Just
correct
put
it.
it in.
Yeah, you show here in the chat box.
Yeah, I did paste it there.
Oh, this one, okay. Mm. No, it's correct. Are you not getting 22 here?
It's not doing the 20. It's erroring on the 20. I take a screen for you, show you.
The brackets is right.
Is it the bracket? Is it square or is it
Yeah,
round?
square brackets.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I try that one.
I don't find the error. Where did you make the mistake? Square bracket, where you are saying? Actually, this one is okay. Up and off the number. That is what you do.
No, it doesn't
But
like the square bracket.
where?
It's on line
Oh,
3.
this one. Okay, this one. Oh, all good, all good. Actually, thanks for showing this error. I will tell you what it is. The one you created W is tuple, not list. I didn't notice it. Thanks. Actually, this one is tuple. Okay, not list. And that's what I'm going to teach you in the next slide.
Okay.
Okay, the tuple, if you use this parenthesis, the syntax is similar to list. Tuple and list are similar. Only difference is tuple is created with the parenthesis. Okay, so all data separated by comma. You cannot append new data to tuple.
I found it.
So
And
yes,
that's what, sorry, the other person that said I had the wrong brackets. You meant I had the wrong brackets in my initial string. Now I
yes,
understand.
yeah,
Thank you.
that's it.
Okay, I'm
This
okay
one
now.
is perfectly function is perfectly okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Good. So I just show here some functions that you can use with the list. Okay, coming to tuple. So you made me to answer this one, the difference between list and tuple. Tuple is fixed ordered values, whereas list is not fixed ordered values. So we order the values, we can insert new data, we can replace any data, we can append data as well. But tuples are similar to list, but only difference in tuple is they are immutable. In the sense, you cannot change the size of the data, size of the variable, of course. Okay, so the data structure cannot be changed. So this is the big difference between tuple and a list. So where we can use tuples, sometimes when you know that the days of week, it is fixed already, 7 days there in a week. So you can create a tuple for that. So no new data can be inserted into that variable. Okay, so months, we have only 12 months, so you can make a tuple for that one. So if there is a concrete constant data which we are going to use in our program, we can use tuple. All right, the set is unique unordered values. That means you can create the set variable, this data structure, with floor braces. So you just use braces, and you can type all the data within quotes, okay, whatever it is, with comma, separated by comma. So this creates a set. Okay, this set variable, very important, cannot append a value to set like tuple, but you can add new items to it. New items is possible. And important is, it is unordered values, in the sense, when you call it, when you read the variable, the data can be of any order. That means it will not follow the same order how you stored your data. That's the difference. Okay, get me now? Let me show you. Okay, let me show the tuple first. Okay, since you asked this one, I will show you tuple first. I make this one tuple. Okay, original tuple. Okay, I try to add. Okay, let me try, but it will give error. Yeah, so append is not possible for tuple. Okay, object has no attribute append. Fine. So I just move with the sets now. Okay, I have a set here, north, south, north. Okay, maybe I just to change it to east. Okay, so 4 variables there. Fine. So now I just use I just print it. Okay, I get west, south, north, east. Look at the answer. I used north, south, east, west, but now I get west, south, north, east. I will run it again. I get north, south, east, west. So it is not ordered one, unordered list. Get me?
What is the reason it is changing? Any specific reason?
No, it is the data structure like that. Set is a data structure which stores unordered values. It's a kind of data structure. And we have the data structure called dictionary. This will be very useful. In fact, what I suggest for the beginners of data analysis or Python code, I recommend to learn list and dictionary, because these two will be very useful for our programming. Okay, so dictionary is very similar to associative arrays, but the thing is, what we do is we just arrange the values with a key value record, so that we can call any value with the key value record. So that is how we list dictionary will work. Okay, I will show you an example now. Okay. We go with dictionary. Okay, so I'm creating a variable employee. I just type a name here. Okay, name here, but tagging this name with some key value. Key here. I say name. So what I can do, I can include any values here, any more values. I just put here Mira. You can add another value. Okay, another Ilango, something. You can add any number of values over there. All these values can be accessed with this key name. Same thing goes here. Salary is a key. 65,000 is one value, the first value. You can add some more values there so that you can access this value with this key salary. Okay. So when you are printing, you can just you can print all the data, or you can print only name, or you can print only salary. So that's how the dictionary will work. Okay. So we are going to have dictionary again detailed in our slides in our class. Okay. So for beginners, I just suggest list and dictionaries is very important. Tuples and sets, if you want, whenever you need, you use it. All right. So tuples are read only, I said. So you cannot append any new data to tuples, but you can join the tuples together. You can combine them together. That's possible. Okay. I just put here some functions. Like len is a function to find the length of tuple, similar to string. Okay. If you are accessing the first value, if you want to access the first value, you just say that the index 0. Index 0 will give you the first value. Index -1 will give you the last value. Similar, okay, similar mechanism. You can say from which index to up to which index. You just specify that one. It will give you the values from the first index, starting index, to the end index. Then this function will give you the number of data in the tuple variable. Okay, so this gives you the index value, and this is what I said. You can add them together. You can join two couples together. Okay. Say for instance, let me go and show you here x equal to 10, 20 something. Okay, we type something, then we use print x, then we print x plus we add something. Or if you want to make complete change, you do it like this, the way I showed here. The variable plus within parentheses you put values. Okay. So I'm just adding them. I'll just go with the big number. To differentiate it, I just make big print x. I just use yes. Yes. So I get the first one 10, 30, 65. This is what I stored in x tuple. But here I change the existing tuple with the new values. So ultimately my values are changed to 10, 30, 65, 776, 565. Okay.
I have a doubt actually. If you go to your previous PPT, there you means in the previous list and all, if you show index of 0, that is, it will show only one, right? If we have a number called 10, 20 something,
yes,
then the index of 0 will be the first digit, like 1,
yes,
and then the 1 is 0, right? So
yes.
but here when you put t of 0, it shows the whole number 10. Why is that? What is it, the functionality of this?
No, I didn't put it. You want the first number. Okay. You want the first number, right?
Yeah, it will print only one,
yeah.
is it?
Yeah, exactly. So I put here the first number and second number. So it gives me the first number 10. This gives me the second value.
Yeah, but in the previous list, we used to get only one, right?
No, the same way it will work. List also will work same way. Same
Oh.
thing. Yeah. So I'll create a list here. 10, 30, 65. Similar. No change at all.
Okay, I thought it's the 0 belongs to 1 and 1 belongs to 10. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm printing two values of list and two values of, here. So 10, 30, 65, I get 10 and 30, 10 and 30.
So
Similar.
if you put -1, it will print 65, is
Yes,
it?
yes, exactly. Let us put -1 here. Yeah, 65. We get 65.
Okay.
But the only difference between list and tuple is list can be extended because size can be changed. Tuple size cannot be changed. That's the
So
difference.
if it is an alphabet like string, like hello world in the A equal to list hello world, then it will be like first word will be hello printed. Is it 0 in for 0?
You are asking about the string, right? String.
In tuple we can also have string, right?
Yeah, can.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
in that
See,
in that case, what will be there actually?
yeah. This is how you are asking. Hello
It is
world.
not tuple. Sorry, it's tuple. Sorry, I'm saying about the list. Yeah.
Same thing. Same
Yeah.
thing
Okay.
works for both.
Work both. Okay.
Both. See, I
If
print
print of 3.
A of not 3, 2, 0, 1, 2.
Oh yeah, correct. Yeah.
I get hello world.
Okay.
Same way.
Okay. Thank you.
What else? All this okay. Maybe I just move on to the slide. Okay, I just show here some examples you can try maybe later. And I just give some examples here, real-time examples. I told you already, whenever you have the fixed values, you go with the tuple like GPS, the dimensions. Okay, all these fixed, the number of the days, months, all these fixed. So you can go with the tuple. And when you have varying data, so like temperatures readings, you can go with the list. And when you have some unique departments but doesn't bother the order, then you go with this kind of set data structure. And when you want to create a record, you go with the dictionary. This is important, because why I keep telling this important, because when you are working with machine learning model, what you do is you will read some database or you will read some CSV file or Excel file and transform all your data to a data frame. Okay, you will assign all your data to data frame, and there you may be interested to work with the dictionary. Okay, because it is dictionary is like a record. So what we do, we store many values along with the key. Along with the key, this is a kind of variable that we are using to access the values. So this is how it would be. Okay. Next. So coming to the variable, it's similar to other languages. What we do is when we want to store some data, whatever the data structure we want to use, we need a variable. Okay, we store the data in variable, but I as I told you earlier, not necessary to explicitly declare your variable. That's important thing. Okay, so how many values a variable can hold? Okay, usually variable holds only one value. Okay, if it is integer, it holds integer data. Float stores float data. List stores many data, but it's all coming under one object. Okay, so this is what you should remember. And coming to the variables rules, so how you can write variables, you should start variable with a letter, an alphabet. So the remaining letters can be digits or letters or underscores. Okay, similar to the rules what we studied in other languages. But you can begin your variable with underscore as well. right? So do not begin your variable with digit. This is the important thing. And don't use Python keywords, that is predefined words for your variables. That's important. And you must remember that your variables are case sensitive. So lowercase variable is different from uppercase variable. Okay. And general practice, what the programmers do is they use the meaningful names for variables. Okay. And they just use underscore, and they use mix up with the capital letter. Okay. So that's a better way of representing the variables, understandable form. So anyone can read and understand the reason why this variable is created. All good. So we have an example here. Variable, as I told you, the letter, it starts with the letter, so it is valid. This also starts with the letter and it uses underscore, it is allowed. This starts with the letter and mix up with the number, digits, it is allowed. Okay. This starts with the underscore, this is also allowed. Whereas coming on the right, we use numeric digit here, which is not allowed. And if you leave spaces between words, it is not allowed. But you can write like date underscore of underscore birth. That's allowed. If you use hyphen, not allowed. If you use the keyword like a class, it's not allowed. Keyword like a if, not allowed. And if you mix up with the dollar symbol, not allowed. Okay. So I just put here the rules. And good variable names for data analysis, you just you write, you follow the general practice, what we how we write the variables. Okay. So like monthly underscore sales, target underscore sales, like this, it will be better than writing x y z like that. So it should carry some meaning. Okay. So create 3 variables for your workplace, one text value, one number, and one Boolean value. So it's for your practice. And coming to the reserve words, there are plenty of reserve words in Python. So what I suggest you use, please use this one, import keyword, print keyboard.kw list. So please, everyone, you can try this on in your interpreter, in your interpreter, so that you will know what words you should not use in your variables. See here, these are the words we should not use for variables. Okay. So keyword is a library. So I import this library and I use this function to list all keywords. So keyword.kw list. So I just list here few words. I list here few words, but not all these words. We have a few more words. So that's why I give you the command over here. You can try this later. All right. When you use some variables and when you store some data, sometimes you may want to convert your data to some other data type. Like you have integer value and wants to convert to float. So you can do casting. That means you can convert your data, one type of data to other type. Like look at here, I have a variable, string variable, but I can convert this one to integer and store it in age. Okay. So this kind of casting we used to do. So there are some functions we use, common conversion functions. Int of converts to integer, float of converts it to decimal or floating point, str converts to string, bool converts to Boolean variable. So it is very similar to the other languages. And we have another good different option, not good, it's a different option we have in Python. Usually we read the value from the user, right? We use input function. Okay. Like I will show you input function. Just a moment. we read. Okay. We write like this: x equal to input of. Within the quotes, you can write anything. Enter a number or a value. Okay. Print x. So we write like this. If you run, it will ask you to key in your data. So I can type something. So this value is assigned to the variable x. So when I ask to print, it prints 45. But very important thing to note down in Python is the value that you are storing in the variable through input function is a string value. Okay. If you want, you can type this variable. You can see this. I'm giving numeric value here, but you can see my value is string value. So please remember, when you are using input function in Python, the value, though you type number, that value is stored as a string value in your variable. So what you need to do is you have to convert it. You have to convert it to numeric first. All right. So if you convert it to numeric, you will get it in the numeric form. Like I give number, so I get it in integer form. So this is the important thing you should note down. I share with you. All of you can try this now. Why I'm teaching this one now itself is I want to tell you a interesting function we have in Python called EVAL. So evaluate. So this is a function we can use with input function. Okay, that will evaluate and give us the answer of the expression. Answer of expressions. That is the interesting thing you should note down. Okay. So for instance, let me copy paste and show you how it works. Look at my screen. So it is asking me something. So I give 10 plus 20. I get the answer now, 30. In the sense you can input an expression. You can input an expression. So it automatically evaluates that one and gives you the answer. But that's not a good practice. So that's why I'm saying here, do not use this function in the beginning of your study, beginning of your learning. So okay, better you use int function, float function, string function for the conversions. All good? Okay to you? Hello?
Can you hear me? Yeah. Hello.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'm hearing.
The output of this expression, right, which we got, which you did on the PyCharm, is it type? What type of this one is integer, or is it going to be a string still?
No, it is an expression.
Okay.
Yeah, it is an expression. It is not. We are not giving the data individually. We are giving an expression. So ultimately, it is executing that expression, evaluating it, and finding the final answer for us. So that's why it's not a good practice. So how we should write the program? We should write the beginning. I'm telling. Okay. So it is better to use input, enter a number. Why input enter another number, then z or something like x plus y. So if this is the better practice for the beginning, I'm telling, but if you are comfortable with the evaluate, you can use it. Okay. Get me?
Yeah. I got it. Yeah. Sorry, I was in mute.
Yep.
Okay. Fine. Let's move on to the next. Okay. We have operators like other languages. We have operators, arithmetic operators. But interesting thing in Python is we have many operators, arithmetic operators. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and this one is for floor. I mean, if you want the quotient, you can use this. This one for reminder, the percentage for reminder. This one for quotient, this one for reminder, and this one for power. Okay. So I will show you an example in the other slide, next slide. Then these operators for comparisons, this is for equality, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. So the comparison operators will give you the Boolean result, true or false. Then you can use assignment operator, single equal to is for assignment. And similar to C, C++, we have augmented assignment operator. Augmented in the sense you can add and assign, subtract and assign, multiply and assign, divide and assign. So that is possible. And we have logical operators like other language, and operator, or operator, not operator. And operator, it's very similar in case if you are good in some language, C or C++, the same thing I'm showing here. Okay, similar type of the operator. And operator will consider two conditions, and when both conditions true, it will result true. Or operator will consider two conditions and it will result you true, either one is true. Okay? Not will give you complement result. Other than this arithmetic comparison assignment, we have other two different operators called membership operator, identity operator. Membership operator checks whether your value exists in other variable, other a set, maybe a string or a list. I will show you all these operators one after another. Please see here. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. This one is floor division, which will give you the quotient. Percentage is the remainder. Okay, similar to C++. This one for the power, a power b. This gives you a power b, right? So you can try this in case if you want, you can try this example in your interpreter. It is very simple example, of course. All right. The next is, I'm just giving here an example doing some arithmetic operation, right? And showing the result in formatted printing. I will explain you this formatted printing later. Okay, we have slide for it. And the comparison operator, like you can compare greater than, less than, equality. This compares equal to. So accordingly, it will result here. Okay, this is same thing what you know. Then assignment operator, similar to C, C++, we have augmented assignment operator. I just ask you here, if anyone not familiar with C or C++, let me know. I will explain you this. If you are okay with this one, I will move on to the next slide.
I'm not actually, but I know shell scripting.
Oh, okay. Anyone? Yeah. Anyone else? Augmented operator. Let me explain you augmented operator. Okay. because this usually we use augmented operators like x equal to 10. Let us take, okay, x equal to x plus 5. We write like this, right? So you know what will happens here? The variable x taking the value 10 in the
50,
first
it will
line.
become 15 now.
Yes,
Okay.
it becomes 15 because you are changing, you are adding 5 to the existing x. Ultimately, x becomes 15. So when you run it, you will get 15 here. So instead of writing like this, what you can do is x plus equal to, okay? So you can write like this. So this also the similar to the previous line. So
Okay.
what x equal to x plus 5. So instead of that line, okay, so you can write like this. So this works the similar way. This is what called augmented arithmetic operator. Yeah. So the floor operator will give you the quotient. Remainder operator will give you the remainder. So you can use augmented like in case x equal to something, okay, and x maybe I just write down this straight away, that one 3, okay, okay, x sorry, double slash equal to 3, yeah, flooring. So you can try this one. So this gives you, initially it is 10. Now it divides 10 by 3 and giving you the quotient. Okay, so you will get 3 as the answer. So like this, you can just augment. All good. Just showing the logical example for the logical operator. Logical operator, as I told you, when you have two conditions, you can use logical operator to combine them. But see that the first condition and second condition are true. If both are true, you will get true. Otherwise, you will get false. All right. So that's what called logical Boolean logic. Okay. Maybe you know this, or do I write example for this?
I'm okay with that one. I just wanted to ask, the one you gave us x equals 10 and then x with the 2 forward slashes equals 3. Can you just do a print on that one, please? So
Yes,
I can
yes,
just
can. Okay.
is
Yes.
your
Yeah.
sorry, so what does the 2 forward slashes do?
Yes, this one, see here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ah.
this one double slash will give you quotient value. So I'm dividing 10 by 3 so that I will get 3 as a quotient. So look at my answer, 3. This
It
is
will
what
not give
called
the remainder.
remainder. No, it is what called floor division. Floor division. Okay.
Basically, it
Maybe
is dividing 10 by 3, and then it will give you only the value of the quotient, not the remainder.
yeah, I print both of them so that you will know. Yeah. So x is 10, whereas y is x divided by 3, but you get only quotient of it. So you get 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
What I
Sorry,
do
thank
is, what I do is I'll just use the next one and show you the remainder. Okay. So remainder is 1. So this is what I told you. Maybe what you can do is you just put F over here. Within double quotes, you write whatever you want to print along with your value. Okay. So I just write x equal to, okay, within that quotes itself, I put within floor braces the variable. So this is the practice. Okay. I teach here now itself. So instead of writing just a value, previously it printed only values, right? So the reader or the user may not be knowing what exactly the value represent. So what you can do is you can just give some prompt like x equal to y equal to z equal to, or you can say like the original values, okay, equal to x original value x. The second one I write x divided by p you can write anything. Okay, I'm just writing something, a prompt which is readable and understandable. When x is divided by 3, the remainder so the original value equal to 10. When 10 is divided by 3, the quotient is 3. When 10 is divided by 3, the remainder is 1. So what I made here, the change is you just put it is what called the formatted output. You just put f over here. Within the quotes, you write whatever you want. Okay. But when you want to mix up your prompt and the value, actual value, just you put braces here and write your variable. So ultimately that displays the value will be replaced here. Value will be added into this place. Okay, so this is the way we write. And we can explicitly say how many decimals we want to print for numbers. So that's another next other way of formatting the numeric. Okay, I will explain you that one as well. So I just showed here the arithmetic operator. Okay, arithmetic operators I showed here. You can try all these arithmetic operators just shown to you. And this is an example doing some arithmetic operation. And this is a comparison operator. You can see how comparison operator works. And this is augmented arithmetic operators showing. And this one is the logical operators. Okay. Logical operator combines conditions. Okay. And or not. Okay. So I just added here what that is the meaning of each operator. So and works only when both true, or works only works either one is true, not is just a reverse result. And very important, membership operator. Membership operator checks whether the value exists in the list or string. List or string. So what we do is in the membership operator, in case if you have a string or a list, okay, I create a list here. Okay. So when I want to check whether my number is in this list or not, I go with this one. Okay. So I just use the operator called in. This is what membership operator. I just use in along with the word that I'm searching for and the variable. Okay. So print, maybe you can say what do you want to check. If I want to check kids, okay, kids in X. Okay, kids in X. So when I run it, I get the answer true. I get the answer true because the word that I'm giving here, kids, is available in this list. Suppose if I give 5, okay, 5 in X, look at my answer, false, because 5 is not in this list. That's why I get false for this.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
If you had that one and you, instead of saying kids, if you just said kid,
It doesn't match.
does it?
Yeah.
Because it looks for the exact string.
Exactly.
Not, okay, so
No.
it's not like
Yes.
in
You're
SQL
right.
where you can say like, so it doesn't have a like.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
False. Yeah, false. Okay, so this will be very useful one, because when we are making a loop with the for statement, we use this. Okay, I have examples for that one in the other slide. Then another is identity operators. So this is these are few differences, okay, or few new things in Python coding. Identity operator will check whether the variables refer to the same memory or not, same object or not. Okay, say in the sense, in case if you have a variable like x equal to something, y equal to x, what I'm doing is I'm assigning the values in x to variable y. So when I print x and y, I get the same, right? I get the same. I get the same. See my first list, this one second list. I get the same. But both of them sharing the same location, same memory. So that's why if I use this command is, if I want to check whether it is available or not, is is operator, it will give me true. It will give me true. Otherwise, if not sharing the same location, it will give me false. Okay, so let me try this for you. Print x is y. Okay, x is y. So I just run it. You can see the answer. It is true, because x and y are the object sharing the same location. So why I'm showing this one, let me change here something. Y equal to, I add the same data. Okay, I'm adding the same data. You see there, but this y is a different object. This y is different object, not the same object like s, x. Okay, because y is going to share the different memory location. So now you look at my result, false. Though the values are same, but these two variables are different. You understand now? Is operator. So
Yep.
is operator is used to check whether the object in memory are like same.
Okay.
In
So
memory, they are
yes.
in the like, right? Same, but they are
Yeah,
not
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
in the same place, correct?
No, object in the same object. That means it is referring the same memory. It's object by reference. Not new variable is created. Not new memory is allocated. The same memory, the list is something in the memory, and you are creating a new variable y, which is going to point the same memory location. So that's how it is referred. So it is object by reference. So that's why when you are checking whether it is equal, it says yes, true. When you create a new variable, uses a new memory location, it doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't say true. It will say false.
False. But how to check both the values are equal or not? So it should be equal command.
Yes, equal to. That's why I put here.
Okay.
Yeah. So in case if you want to check whether the values are same, then you go with the equality. Equality simple. So that's why I put here, for beginner data analysis, use double equal to compare values. Do not use is. Okay. Then bitwise operator. Bitwise operator, you know that so it's similar to the other language. we can use bitwise and, bitwise not, bitwise exclusive or, bitwise right shift, left shift, all these operators going to work in bits. Okay, all going to work with bits. Like you can shift the bit to previous location, or you can shift the bit to the succeeding location or anything. Okay, so this kind of similar to the C and C++ language. And coming to the order of precedence, it's similar to the mathematics Bodmer's law. So whatever the written in within bracket is done first. Okay, so when you are writing the expression or the arithmetic operation, please remember that if you are writing 10 plus 20 times 2, the answer will be 20 times 2 is executed first. It will be 40. 40 plus 10, 50. So that will be the result. When I print it, I get 50. See here. So what is happening in case if I close this one, write this one in parenthesis, my 10 plus 20 will be done first. So ultimately it will be 30. 30 times 20 will be the answer. 30 times 2 will be the answer. Okay, so order of precedence works with parenthesis first. So whatever the one written in parenthesis executed first, then the arithmetic operator comes. Okay, similar to the other language. So use parentheses in business formulas to avoid confusions. And input function, I already explained to you. Input function is the one we use to read values from the user. So you can read multiple values one at a time. That's also possible. Okay, it's an interesting thing in Python coding. So input of text values in string form. So please convert it to your respective data type. Okay, and this is what. So when you want to take values, many values one at a time, you go with this function split. It's already time up. Give me some more time. So I'll just complete this one. Okay, we will go to the control structure in the next week. Okay, if you don't mind, I continue. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Few minutes. Sorry. So you can use split function to split the values and store in different variables. So you can have many values one at a time. Okay, so for instance, what you can do is when you are writing input, you can write x comma y equal to input of, okay, I write enter two values. Okay, so then I set split. So I split, then I print x and y. So when I run it, it takes okay, I didn't close it. That's why you understand the syntax error I did. Okay, you look at here.
And this has to be closed before the split.
I should close it. Yeah. Yeah. So I just type two values here. My 23 will be in x, 65 in y. So respectively, it stores the values. But remember, these two values are string values, not numeric values. Okay, so though I input 23, 65, they are string values. 23 string in x, 65 string in y. So when I want to do some arithmetic operation, I should convert it. So I should write in another line like x equal to integer of x. We have other method as well. Okay, I will explain it later. So we have to do like this. So x comma x plus y, I write. So if I give something, they are converted to integer and then added together, summed up. Okay, so this is how it will work. So split is a good one. We can use split function to take read values one at a time.
Sorry, that is what I wanted to ask.
Mm.
Here in your picture, you said a comma b equals int. So here you already made it an int. I just wanted to make sure you can do it this way instead of saying convert x to int, b to int. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Like we
Right,
did
right.
earlier. Cool.
No, that's why I just explained. I want to explain this first, and then I want to give you the alternate way. Okay. When we take it from this one, there could be the chance of getting this kind of additional letters. So you must be careful when you copy paste it. Okay. Yeah. This is a good practice, but you must know the way we write a for statement. Okay. So what it does is, so you look at here, input, enter two numbers. This is what you want to do with along with the split. But you write this one within the square bracket. So what you are doing is you are writing for statement for value in. So that means this value takes this number. So whatever the number you are keying in, that number, split and take it, and then it converts that value to integer and assign it to A and B. So that is what happening here. Yeah. You get me?
Awesome.
Okay. So moving on to next slide. Okay, so this will be very useful to us when we are developing the code. So in case if the user doesn't understand what we prompt, what we say to them, and key in something wrong value, so what will happen? So this is the thing. Okay, so you want to have some validation of your input. So for that one, you can use try except. So you write a try in the beginning of your input, and then later you write except value error. You write what you want to display to the user. So this will be a good practice. Okay, let me show you this one as well. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just asking the user to enter age in age. So that string is converted to integer and store in age. So I want to print that age along with this prompt. Everything is fine. If in case the user doesn't give the age number value, integer value, if he enters something wrong, then what will happen? My program will alert him, please enter a whole number. So that's how it will work. See, look at my screen. I enter some age, it works. Okay. So if I type here kids, please enter a whole number. So this option is a good option for input validation. Okay, please, you can try this as well. Later, maybe you can try later after the class. Okay, got it? Is there any doubt? Yeah. So Python runs the try block first. If an error occurs, the except block runs instead. Okay. So otherwise, the try block will be executed when the user input is perfectly okay. And coming to the print, I already explained you, so no need to explain it again. So you can print any number of values one after another or along the same line, across the same line. And you can use F formatted printout. As I told you, you just put F and you write whatever you want within the bracket. So what you do is you just bring in the value in the place of the variable, just use floor braces. So like this. And if you want to say some format decimal, okay, for floating number, if you want to say, if you want to print only 2 decimals, you can use like this 0.2f. You add this as well. So that gives you 2 decimal output. Okay, I just to show you this one. So look at there. So I get 2 decimals. So in case if I don't use this one, 2f. Okay. Yeah, if I close with only the variable name, I get gross pay. Look at the gross pay, this one. So when I use this one along with that the number 0.2 f, 0.2 f says it is 2 decimal point, and along with that one I just say comma as well. So when I say comma, it refers to the comma operator in the number. So when there is three, I mean, it's to express the currency. So you want to use the comma in the currency, right? So you can use this comma along with that. So whatever you want to do, the format you want to apply, you please use colon here. Okay, so so better. So it will give you the prompt and your data along with comma and decimals. So that will be the nice one to print the currencies. Okay, got it? So you can see here, I put here colon comma dot 2f refers to currency formats with the comma and 2 decimals. All right, so I put here some practice so that you can practice these activity exercises at your home after this one. Maybe next week we meet up and this is another activity. Okay, you can use mathematical functions as well. So I just give here the function pi, okay, which gives you the pi value. Okay, so many functions, mathematical functions there. You can practice all these things. Okay, activity 3, activity 4. So I just give you few exercises. Okay, maybe you can try all these exercises at home. A lot of exercise there. Okay, I stopped the class here. It's time up already. I took 15 more minutes. So I stop here. I just to conclude what I taught you today. It's about the preliminary things, data types, variables, and input output functions. Okay. Next week we just move on to control structures, if else if, and for and while, and then we move on to functions. So with this one, the preliminary programming, you will be able to write the code for simple applications, and then we move to NumPy, handling the arrays. All good? So please ask me in case if you have any doubt.
All good, sir. Thank you for your patience.
Finally, today is interactive.
Yeah. Because they started writing codes, right?
Yes.
Actually, my plan was to complete everything today itself, but couldn't, because since we
Yeah.
are interacting and doing practice along with cannot.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
maybe
at least they are learning, right? So
we're
yeah.
learning. So our days may be extended.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Sure,
as
sure.
a plan, we may not be able to complete in 6 to 7 weeks of time. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks it will be extended. It's okay, good.
Mm.
As long as
Yeah,
they
yeah.
learn, this everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. All good. Do you have any doubt? If no questions, we can move on.
We can end the class. Yep, go on over. Yeah.
See you, everyone. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
See you.